Welcome to Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network. Streaming live on the internet at regionsports.com, facebook.com/regionsports, and youtube.com/regionsports. We come to you tonight from Morgan Township High School as Morris Motor Service presents the South Central Satellites taking on the Washington Township Senators in the semifinals of the 51st Annual Porter County Conference Girls Basketball Tournament. Along with Matt Welson and Mike Jamia, I'm Jerry Siska. It's our pleasure to be able to bring you all of tonight's action here in the semifinals of the girls PCC. This is just game one. A little later tonight, the Couts Phillies will take on the Tri-Township Tigers. Gentlemen, great to be with you once again.
Yes.
We've hit the semifinal level now. Exciting times here in the PCC. We should have a couple of really good matchups here tonight.
Yeah, that's the regular season has anything to say. These four teams, when they have played each other, the teams haven't won more than 8 or 9 points. So you're talking 4 or 5 possessions that are making these ball games happen. So pretty exciting stuff here. This first game should be a really good run and gun show with the South Central Satellites and Washington Township Senators. So should be exciting.
You are, by the way, watching the Jody Geisha Real Estate and Design pregame show brought to you by Jody Geisha and Design, selling points for a winning game.
Yeah, I think that what it's going to be is just getting your stars involved early and often. I think that with South Central, you know, this is a really deep team. This is a team that can beat you in a variety of ways, and so they can play at a multitude of styles as well. But they probably are going to look to get Hope Welsh going from beyond the arc. She's shooting 37% from 3 this year, and it took over 100 attempts. And then on the flip side of that, you know, Washington Township, they got some girls that can really shoot it from downtown, and they shoot a lot of threes. So I think that it's going to come down to shot making, and ultimately getting out on shooters is the flip side to that as well.
Yeah, South Central, game 1 versus Hebron, Hope Welsh had 16 points, 4 threes, so 5 rebounds and 2 steals. She was their leading player. And then for Washington Township, we had Addie Graff scoring 21 points and hitting 2 3-pointers with that. So I can put up the numbers.
And I think it's only a matter of time until Claire Klinger really finds her stroke too. She's shooting 40% from downtown on the season, 63 of 156 three-point attempts.
So we should see a good one. South Central, the defending champion of the PCC tournament. Should be a fun one. While you guys were talking, got a chance to watch the fan base of South Central right below us be led in the school song by the cheerleaders. Everybody to their feet and were clapping and singing along. It was fun. You don't see that at high school games all that often anymore. All right, it's time to name the T&B Tube Company starting lineups for both teams in tonight's game. It's brought to you by T&B Tube Company. Start and advance your career at tbtube.com. The visiting team on the scoreboard here for this evening's contest will be the Lady Satellites of South Central, and this is how they will start it. A junior at forward, number 30 is Sadie Marks. Also a junior at guard, wearing number 32, Hope Welsh. A guard, a senior, wearing number 33, Lillian Tolman. At the point guard position for South Central, a senior, number 40, Kate Welsh. And rounding out the starting 5 for SC, a senior and a forward wearing number 44, Olivia Marks. Ben Anderson, the head coach of the Satellites in his second year here at South Central Union Mills. The home team in tonight's first game will be the Senators of Washington Township, and here is their starting 5. Sophomore wearing number 3, Claire Klinger. A freshman getting a start tonight wearing number 5, Brooklyn Campbell. A senior at guard, number 10, Josie Whitcomb. A senior playing guard, number 15, Addie Graff. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Senators, a senior at guard, number 23, Gracie Little. Doug Godbolt, the head coach of the Washington Senators in his second year here at WT, his 8th year overall coaching high school basketball. That's your T&B Tube Company starting lineups for both teams for tonight's game. It's brought to you by T&B Tube Company. Start and advance your career at tbtube.com. Real quick, while we have an opportunity, let us also do our game night forecast brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. Considerable cloudiness tonight. A few flurries or snow showers are possible. A low near 25 with winds west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Right now we're looking at 31 degrees. With the wind, it feels like 23. That's your game night forecast, brought to you by Economy Electric Heating and Cooling with a 24/7 emergency service. Comfort isn't far away. And you have been watching the Jody Geisha Real Estate and Design pregame show. It's brought to you by Jody Geisha and Design, selling points for a winning game. Our public address announcer has asked everyone to please get to their feet, as it is time now for our national anthem. Would like to acknowledge the rest of the crew here from the Region Sports Network tonight. Our game producer is Nathan Laird. On the video cameras, Zach Miller and Claude Martinez. Back at the studio, Justin Cole. All right, it is time for the starters to now be introduced to the crowd. And as always, starting lineups, they come to you courtesy of T&B Tube Company. T&B Tube Company, start and advance your career at tbtube.com. It's going to start with the Satellites of South Central. Lillian Tolman, a senior, averaging 8.6 points per game and 4.3 rebounds. 44, Olivia Marks, 15.3 points per game and 6.1 rebounds. And Kate Welsh, averaging 6.7 points and 3.1 rebounds. She wears number 40, as we mentioned. Ben Anderson, their head coach. South Central is 17-3. Now the starters for the Senators of Washington Township. Claire Klinger, the sophomore, wearing number 3, averaging 15.6 points, 5.7 rebounds a contest. Josie Whitcomb, number 10, a guard, 3.3 points, but 6.2 rebounds per game. Addie Graff, number 15, a senior, at 13.4 points and 4.7 rebounds. Gracie Little, wearing number 23, the senior, 15.3 points per game. And the final starter for Washington Township, Brooklyn Campbell, number 33.
Yeah, Campbell gets the start. She had 5 points and 7 rebounds last game. 5 of those were offensive, so trying to keep the rebounding average up there, keeping South Central off the glass early.
These two squads met back on December 8th at Washington Township. South Central, a 59-43 winner. Tapped one by the Satellites. That's Welsh with it. South Central's in the road black uniforms with the red numerals, red trim, and red lettering, and that dark red blends into that black. So if we miss on a couple numbers here, that's part of the reason why. You can see that on the video. Whitcomb steals the pass in the paint, brings it the other way for the Senators. Klinger with it. 2-3 zone by South Central. Little. Graff. Little thought about the three, thought better of it. Now it works into the post. Campbell kicks back out. Now Little has a three ball. That's no good. Or that was Graff, excuse me. Battle for the loose ball down here right in front of us in the corner.
Yeah, Campbell was hustling to the corner, chasing down that rebound, getting her spot in that starting lineup, and that's the reason why.
Yeah, and she was able to take the ball away for a moment as well. You know, it wasn't a jump ball, folks. I believe it was because she stepped out of bounds, and we couldn't tell from this vantage point because this student section is huge.
That's Marks with the basketball. Dribble drive to the free throw line, gives it up. That's Welsh here, 32. And Kate Welsh with it on the top, resetting the offense. We played a minute and a half. No score in this one. Trying to get it down inside, but nothing there. Good defense by Washington Township right now. Kate Welsh for three, no. Offensive rebound by Olivia Marks.
Great job by Olivia Marks to be able to take that ball for the offensive rebound and get back in offense and set it up.
Jumper, good, and that is Sadie Marks. First field goal of the contest, 2-0 Satellites.
As long as you say Marks or Welsh, it will be okay statistic-wise, I think.
Pretty much. That makes up 4 of the 5 players on the floor.
Yes, it does.
Unforced turnover here on Washington Township. 2 minutes gone, 2-0 South Central. Follow all of tonight's region basketball scores live on the Strachan Van Til Hometown Scoreboard, streaming on Facebook.com/Region Sports and RegionSports.com. Strachan Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store. You can hear the student body for South Central below us yelling offense, but here's a turnover, and then a steal from behind by Marks. South Central back the other way. Three ball on the way, off the iron, no good by Hope Welsh. Offensive rebound, put back, that's no good. Battle for the loose ball. Marks and Little battling for it. Tie up, jump ball goes to Washington Township. Full court pressure this time by South Central, 2-2-1.
South Central does a good job in this zone and trapping. See how the guards of Washington do bringing it up, and looks like Klinger does a great job to Campbell.
Campbell lost a handle on the ball. She was wide open calling for it. Klinger found her, but then she couldn't hang on to the pass.
Yeah, Claire Klinger is a very talented player, but I don't know how many times she's going to be able to break that press with 3 people on her. You're going to have to get closer to her in help position.
Three ball on the way off the back of the iron from Little. Rebound to Marks. Kate Welsh up the floor. Three ball right side, buries it.
Best threes come in transition, and it's a perfect time for Olivia Marks to find her first 3 of the night.
5-0 South Central. We get a blocking foul.
Yeah,
that's going to go against Sadie Marks, her first.
Yeah, the transition 3 is the hardest thing to guard, and what's such a killer too is that when they score, they're getting into this press after each made basket. And again, for the second time, we're not seeing the Senators close enough in position to be able to really move that ball around. You're really putting a lot of stress on your ball handler to break a press.
Right now, Little with it. Goes cross court, Graff. And her pass for Campbell intercepted. Marks the other way with the right hand. Up and under, can't get it to go, but Olivia Marks going to get a couple of free throws as there's a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, Olivia Marks has 2 steals already. She's really working that defensive passing lane, seeing the floor and taking a couple of gambles, but getting those steals.
Claire Klinger with the foul, her first, team first. Marks off the back of the iron on the first free throw.
Yeah, the Satellites like to play fast. They love to have defense create offense and get those transition threes and get into the free throw line as well.
J.C. Jackson, the sophomore, into the ball game as Josie Whitcomb has a seat. Second free throw, that one is good. Marks splits a pair, and it's 6-0 Satellites. Full court pressure continues. Little with it. Up ahead, Jackson able to save it from going out of bounds. Jackson has it in the corner now. Tapped out of her hands, but that's going to go against Olivia Marks on the reach-in.
Yeah, she was coming down with their hand, going for the ball. Got most of the arm, though. that's one thing Jackson and Campbell need to look to either score or know to bring that out if that press gets that far down.
So here's Little with it on the right side. Goes cross court, Jackson into the corner, and Klinger. She's going to put up a three. That's no good. Rebound to Hope Welsh, and she'll bring it the other way. Tolman has it now to the bucket with the left hand. No, the board to Brooklyn Campbell.
There's a good split of the defense, but couldn't get that bucket to fall.
We're past the halfway point of the quarter. Washington Township still looking for their first field goal at 6-0 Satellites. Here's another turnover. The other way, Tolman up the floor. Good save. Baseline jumper by Marks. No good. Rebound on the weak side. Blocked by Campbell. Tie up, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, it looked like she fouled her initially on that,
Yeah.
so if anything, it's a late whistle. But if you're Washington Township, you really got to settle down here. Claire Klinger forces a three in the left corner. It's no good. Nearly turns it over here. So, I mean, she ended up turning it over on the pass, but even almost on the dribble. You got to be able to slow down play and control. It's only a 6-0 game.
That whistle went against Sadie Marks, her second, team's third. 3:35 remaining in the first quarter, 6-0 South Central.
And I know this is the same thing going up against the zone, but it's back and forth to Graff to Klinger. Need to go reversal to kind of get something shifting that zone.
Here's another turnover by Washington Township.
Put Campbell up at the center right away, something like that.
So Welsh gives it up to Marks. That's 20, Samantha Marks, that had the ball a moment ago into the game. It's her with the basketball now. Samantha Marks into the corner, dribble drive, Olivia Marks, that's no, partially blocked. It looked like Jackson gets the board for Washington Township. And here come the Senators the other way. Graff, Klinger.
Okay, you're going to want to slow it down here, and you're going to want to run a set. You have them in man right now. Well, not man necessarily, but when you have them out there on the perimeter that way, you can get a ball reversal because you know she's only guarding you.
Dribble drive, nice job by Klinger. Spotted Graff open in the right corner, and she threw it too far for her to be able to catch it.
That was tough to get that over Campbell's head to Graff in the corner, but that's a good baseline drive. She can take that shot too.
6-0, 2.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. South Central with the lead and the basketball. Marks with it. Up on top, Welsh. Back to Marks, goes between the legs. Clock down to 2:10 in the quarter.
South Central seems a lot more patient at getting a couple of buckets now and just ready to say, hey, you know what? We'll slow down. We can run some clock, attack the basket, go inside out.
Good ball movement, gets a three look for Olivia Marks, and she hits it.
It's an outstanding extra pass that was made there to the corner for a wide open three-point basket.
And another turnover for Washington Township.
Yeah, those passes are dangerous. You got to make sure that you're in your spot and that you can make it.
30-second timeout called by WT South Central with the 9-0 lead. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Crowell Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. Crowell Companies, they have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays until 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. And stay with us after the game when we'll name the proud Union home play of the game, presented by IKORCC. Training, professionalism, and partnerships for economic development. Learn more at IKORCC.com. Washington Township is turning the ball over a lot, but the real kicker is many of them are unforced turnovers.
Yes,
and they're not even getting opportunities to get shots.
Yeah, you can't beat yourself and beat South Central at the same time. There's no way. You just can't. No. South Central's too good of a team. At least hang your hat on the fact that you're playing some good interior defense. They've gotten a 3 in transition and then just a bad rotation, but you got to put points on the board, and in order to do so, you got to be able to slow it down on offense and get a set going, get something working, get something towards the basket.
10, Josie Whitcomb came back into the lineup for Washington Township at that break. Here's a 3 ball on the way, and that is good.
It's those
Kate Welsh.
It's those late lunging closeouts that we've seen.
Yep, got to chop your feet.
Get it touch.
12-0 South Central. They have 4 field goals. 3 of them are triples. 3 ball on the way. Klinger, no. There's Kate Welsh with the board. Up the floor. Off the backboard, no good. Ball's loose now. Chased down, and Gracie Little able to come up with it for Washington Township. She was trapped. She just throws it up the floor, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, South Central has sped them up so much this game. They've constantly applied pressure. As soon as they get a 50-50 ball, they're looking, they got to go up and run it. No, you're fine.
You got to be confident in your dribbling ability, the ability to see the floor, trusting your teammates that they're in their spots.
Young lady number 44 on the floor for Washington Township is Sarah Bobby. Nice backdoor cut, pass not there, turnover by South Central, and here's Klinger the other way for the Senators. Little. Klinger has a good look from 3. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound by Marks. She's going to bring it up on her own, pushes it up the floor, baseline drive, and a whistle and a foul. We've got free throws coming.
Yeah, that's one thing South Central's doing is cleaning up the boards. They have 4 defensive rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds, so they're keeping their possessions after they miss. So Mark's leading the way.
Tolman at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. The foul was against Sarah Bobby, her first.
And in this first period, Washington Township obviously hasn't scored, right? But as this period has gone on, they've seemed to play tighter and tighter and tighter, and South Central is beginning to play more loose and controlled and comfortable in this one. Tolman doing a great job of squaring her shoulders to the backboard, getting herself to the free throw line.
Tolman missed the second free throw, so she split the pair, and we have a whistle and a foul in the backcourt.
You know, you can see they're just playing at 2 different speeds right now. You know, South Central, the game is coming to them, you know, at a much more relaxed pace.
Yes.
Tolman picks up the personal, her first, team's 4th. 25 seconds remaining in the first, 13-0 South Central. Klinger up the floor, Whitcomb. On the baseline, she's trapped, so she goes back out on the top. Little on the dribble drive, off the iron, too strong. That's Marks with the basketball for South Central, 8 seconds. Goes across the floor, Kate Welsh, she goes into the lane, kick out, 3 ball, good. 3 ball from Hope Welsh finishes this first quarter. After 1 here at Morgan Township, it's South Central 16, Washington Township nothing. You're watching Game Night in the PCC right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Morris Motor Services in Wanata is proud to be the premier logistics company in Northwest Indiana. Hauling aggregate in the tri-state area, they proudly serve their clients with timely and efficient service. And with their own fleet of modern trucks, Morris Motor Services is able to have vehicles always ready when you are. Centrally located to all major highways in the area, Morris Motor Services is also within 40 miles of every stone and slag yard in the area. For more info, visit mmsitrucking.com or call 219-733-9430.
Did you know? Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait. Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party?
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area?
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strachan Van Til, now you know.
You're watching Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network and the 2023 Porter County Conference Girls Basketball Tournament presented by Morris Motor Service. Morris Motor Service. Serving Indiana, Illinois, and Michigan. Visit mmsitrucking.com for more information. Along with Matt Wilson and Mike Jamie, I'm Jerry Siska. Second quarter underway. 3 ball on the way. That's no good from Marks. 16-0 South Central as we begin the second frame. Here's Klinger with it. Manages to get through 3 defenders, gets it up the floor, shot up, no good from Brooklyn Campbell, but she's fouled and will get a couple of free throws.
That'll be the second on Marks, 5th on the team. Klinger doing a good job to break that press and get through the defenders.
First free throw by Campbell is no good. She'll get one more. Campbell, just a freshman.
Yeah, she had a great game previously. Looking to get going here with putting her first team's points on the board, hopefully.
Second free throw, that's off the iron. That's no good as well as the rebounds to Tolman. Tolman into the front court. 7:20 remaining in the first half. South Central with the ball on a 16-0 lead. Samantha Marks throws it away as Gracie Little grabs the errant pass. She brings it the other way, looking to go coast to coast with the right hand. Scores it, Gracie Little.
Great job of Gracie Little going coast to coast, attacking the rack before the defense can really set in.
First basket of the game for Washington Township. It's a 16-2 game.
You got the monkey off your back. You just got to go and get a stop if you're Washington Township.
Samantha Marks with it. Gives up the dribble now. She needs some help. Gets it from Welsh. Welsh with pressure pushed near the bench needed help. Gets it back. Kicks to the left side. Jumper Marks. That's no good from three. There's Sam Marks with the board. Sam Marks going to drive the baseline. Put it up. That's short. Knocked around. And that is Graff that got the rebound for Washington Township. Gracie Little the other way to the free throw line. Gives it up to Graff. She wants a three. That's off the iron. No good. Put back. Whitcomb. That won't go. Rebound run out for South Central. Kate Welsh. And a travel.
So there's one thing that you can kind of take some, good feelings about if you're Washington Township is that South Central shot the ball so well in the first quarter, you can't reasonably expect them to do that throughout the rest of the game.
Yes.
They've missed a couple shots. They've had some unforced errors of their own. So now it's time for you to really capitalize that and cut into this deficit.
And that's what Graff did coming back, just coming up and shooting three. She's a good shooter. Little looking to attack.
Spin move. Puts it up off the iron. No good. Gets her own rebound. Trapped on the baseline, looking for some help. Gets it to Graff. Graff gets into the paint. The runner thrown off the board and in. Addie Graff with her first field goal. 16-4. The other way, Welsh gives it up. Tolman. Tolman's pass, there was a hand on it by Whitcomb, but it managed to get to Marks. Marks gets it back after a pass, misses the shot. Offensive rebound, three ball on the way, off the iron by Welsh, and it'll go out of bounds and to Washington Township.
Washington Township, lucky that they left Olivia Marks wide open on that one there. But, that's the thing, though, is that water will always find its level. It's like they couldn't miss in the first quarter, so people are wondering, how are they missing? Well, it's like when you look at the stats, the numbers usually shake out the way they shake out.
Here's Campbell with the dribble, gets it across the half-court line, needs help. Klinger gives it to her, to the corner. Graff for three. That's off the backboard, no good. Rebound there to Hope Welsh. Tolman brings it up for South Central, 16-4. Satellites with the lead, 4:48 remaining in the first half. Sam Marks with it. Tolman now has it. Tolman trapped. We're going to get a whistle and a foul.
And on that rebound by Hope Welsh, it seemed to have gotten a little chippy over here. I don't know if you noticed, but Hope Welsh kind of
might have been a little hand.
Yeah, yep. but that's going to happen in tournament play. And it's going to happen between two teams that, play each other a lot, know each other very well.
We have a timeout on the floor with 4:36 remaining in the first half. Both teams on the bench, so it's a full timeout that has been called by South Central. We'll take one with them. Satellite 16, Senators 4. You're watching Game Night in the PCC right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Co-Alliance is your local choice for total agronomy solutions, fuel, and seriously local propane. Our roots in the community go back to the 1920s, and if there's one thing we learned as a co-op, it's that when our customers succeed, we all succeed. When you're looking for a better choice in crop inputs, fuel for your fleet, heat for your home, or grain marketing solutions, choose the option that keeps your money in your community. Find out more about what Co-Alliance can offer at www.co-alliance.com.
Stay with us after this second quarter for the halftime report. brought to you by our friends at Homeland Farm. And we welcome you back as Morris Motor Service in Wanata presents RSN game night coverage of the 2023 Porter County Conference basketball tournament right here on the Region Sports Network. With a fleet of modern trucks, they're always ready when you are. Check out mmsitrucking.com to find out more. Morris Motor Service. So 16-4, South Central with the lead, 4:36 remaining in this first half. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. It's brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. So here's Kate Welsh with it. Takes it to the top, gives up the dribble. Now she's going to need some help. Gets it from Sam Marks. Marks gives it up. Tolman with a spin, trying to get into the paint. Can't. Gives it back to Sam Marks on the drive. No good. Board to Whitcomb for Washington Township. Gracie Little into the front court. Gives it up. Klinger to the corner. Whitcomb's got to look for three. That's no good. Loose ball, battled for. And it's going to be a traveling call on Olivia Marks.
That's a good call.
That's Graff got out as soon as she had possession, and she tripped over her own feet there. The momentum was carrying her over, but it was that travel.
There was pressure, not a foul. She just lost balance. It happens. It is what it is. You just got to get a stop on defense. You can't worry about it.
Little goes between the circles, and as she goes to the right hand, has it tipped away, but is able to get it. Gave it to Klinger. Now Little has it back. She gets a screen from Campbell. She gets into the lane, spins. And we're going to get a traveling violation, another turnover on Washington Township.
Yeah, one thing that really stands out between these two teams in terms of one big difference is that when you see the way South Central attacks the paint with any of their players, it is always a jump stop and a pivot. It is almost always a jump stop and a pivot, and they're so fundamentally sound. And Washington Township there really could have used a jump stop.
Yeah, that's how Washington Township has gotten on the board, is Little and Graff just attacking the basket, dribbling in.
Welsh with it. Three ball on the way from the right side, off the iron, no good. Klinger with the board. The last stop, J.C. Jackson in for Washington Township, as Whitcomb will have a seat. Here's Graff with it. Graff finds some space, gives it to Campbell. Campbell goes up, no good. Marks with the strong rebound, and she'll bring it up across the timeline with the left hand. Pump fake, Welsh. Kick out, Marks gets past her, but she's able to recover. Welsh has it back.
Got to look to reverse it there. You missed a wide open reversal, with a man short.
Down underneath, shot up, and it won't go. Ball loose, went out of bounds off of Sadie Marks. It'll go to Washington Township.
Yeah, we did not put lids on the basket during that timeout or anything. The shots just are not falling, but both teams crashing the boards hard. Olivia Marks has six rebounds already. Two of them are offensive, so.
We've played 5.5 minutes, gentlemen. South Central has not scored in this quarter.
That's regression to the mean. They were so hot in the first quarter, but Washington Township has not been able to capitalize in this drought that South Central has been in.
Gracie Little with the basketball right now, gives it up to Klinger. 2:10 left, first half. Three ball, Gracie Little, good! Little with 5 points in the quarter. It's a 16-7 game.
Huge basket there. Need a couple stops, need a couple scores. And you got yourself a really good ball game going into half.
Sam Marks with it. Three ball on the way. Olivia Marks, she hits.
That's her third. That's the answer.
Great screen by Sadie Marks to free her, too.
19-7, and we've got a double dribble.
That's the unforced turnovers are going to hurt Washington Township coming down the line here. They can work on the scoring and work on attacking the basket, but you have to have possession.
Hope Welsh in. It looks like Sam Marks that will have a seat, and it is. 1.5 minutes remaining in the first half. 19-7, South Central over Washington Township. Kate Welsh and Now it's on top of Olivia Marks. This is Tolman. Welsh. Marks. 3 ball off the iron from Hope Welsh. Long rebound comes down to Sadie Marks. She gets tied up. We've got a jump ball. The alternate possession goes to Washington Township with 65 seconds remaining.
Yeah, great job by Addie Graff getting her hands in there, fighting for that one. You know, that's such a long defensive stand. You got to end it somehow, and getting your hands in there for a jump ball, that's such a great way to do it.
Halftime report coming up, brought to you by our friends at Homeland Farms. Claire Klinger in the corner, into the paint. Graff, and can't get it to fall, but Addie Graff's going to get a couple of free throws on the whistle.
Yeah, fouls on Samantha Marks. It'll be her first, 6th on the team. Graff had 21 points against Boone Grove in the first game for the Senators in this tournament, so she's looking to add to her total today.
First free throw by Graff is good.
So she'll have 3.
She just stared down the student section, too, after knocking down that free throw. They were chanting something, and
she's shooting right over here, where they're right off to her right side. She hit the second one as well.
And gave a little stare down, too. You got to love it.
19-9, 45 seconds remaining first half. Quickly the other way, Sadie Marks. And it's stolen. Here's Gracie Little the other way. Spin move, passes it off. Klinger, nope, going to give it out. Jackson, back to Klinger, 3 ball, good!
That's good ball movement, good momentum by the Senators. Gracie Little has 3 steals on the evening, sparking that run.
Tolman has it blocked by Campbell, but she's whistled for the foul.
Yeah, Little on the steal. She's running the break, and Gracie Little's calling for the ball. She's like, look, I'm running my lane. I'm wide open for a layup. Sure enough, she ends up getting a 3 out of it, so I don't think she's going to complain much about that.
Sarah Bobby, number 44, picks up her second, 4th team on Washington Township. That'll send Tolman to the line to shoot 2. She's 1 for 2 there thus far this evening. Free throw up and in and out. One more coming for Lillian Tolman, 5'7" senior for the Satellites. Free throw up and good. She splits a pair. 2 points on 2 of 4 from the free throw line in this first half. Graff with it, up the floor. Bobby able to get it and throws it away, and here comes Tolman the other way for South Central. To the glass, score it. She was not going to be denied, guys. She wanted to go to the glass from the start. Gracie Little, she scores. And that's the end of the first half with a little flurry on both sides. Intermission upon us. It's South Central 22, Washington Township 14. You're watching Game Night in the PCC right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Life is about connecting. At Nitco, we're here to connect you. Our knowledgeable, helpful, and friendly customer service representatives are ready to help. Whether it's the internet, phone, or TV, Nitco can provide you with great, reliable service. And now, Nitco is helping their customers through the Affordable Connectivity Program. This program offers up to $30 off your internet bill for families that meet the eligibility requirements. Give us a call at 219-996-2981 to see if you qualify. Nitco, always here, always caring, always better. For most people, buying or selling a home is the largest financial transaction they will make, which is why you need someone that you can count on and trust. Jody Geisha is a Northwest Indiana native and your neighbor in Morgan Township. Jody epitomizes integrity, energy, hard work, and creative service in every detail of your real estate transaction. A top producing agent in Northwest Indiana, her love for helping people shines through. Offering unparalleled customer service, vast industry knowledge, innovative marketing, and sharp negotiating skills, she has quickly become a top choice in the region. Whether buying or selling, Jody will always have your best interest at heart and will make sure to protect your investment. Give Jody a call to make your real estate goals a reality.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
For over 75 years, the Paul Hearing name has been synonymous with auto sales. But wait, did you know that Paul Hearing has a top-notch body shop? Your car doesn't have to be a Ford. Paul Hearing repairs all makes and models and works with most insurance. At the Paul Hearing Body Shop, there are no backlogs, meaning they can get you in and back on the road again fast. And now Paul Hearing wants to give you a $100 gift card just for having your vehicle repaired. Call Paul Hearing at 219-942-2143 to schedule your body shop estimate.
Develop skills that will last for a lifetime with an apprenticeship with the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. The apprenticeship and training program is committed to developing highly skilled bricklayers, terrazzo workers, and ceramic tile setters to provide the construction industry with the best hands in the business. If you are currently working non-union and want better pay with benefits, or if you think learning a new skill with a paid apprenticeship while you earn your associate's degree is the right path for you, visit baclocal4.org/training to learn more about the apprenticeship program. Are you built to succeed?
Welcome back as Morris Motor Service in Wanata presents RSN game night coverage of the 2023 Porter County Conference Basketball Tournament right here on the Regent Sports Network. Morris Motor Service, proud to be the premier logistics company in Northwest Indiana for hauling for aggregate in the tri-state area. Find out more, visit mmsitrucking.com. Along with Matt Wilson and Mike Jamia, I'm Jerry Siska, back with you here at Morgan Township. It is halftime, and thus time for the halftime report, which is brought to you by our friends at Homeland Farm. South Central with a 22-14 lead over Washington Township. But, gentlemen, Washington Township made some headway in that second quarter after it was 16-0 SC after one. Washington Township outscores the Satellites 14-6 in that second frame. And South Central was down inside the final 2 minutes of that second quarter before they even scored.
Yeah, that's one thing. Gracie Little came out and she was attacking the basket, got 4 points on early, and then knocking down a three in transition for 7 overall. But it's honestly her defense. Her transition baskets have started with her at the other end getting a steal and then either going coast to coast or finding somebody else to help that offensive cause.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you're Washington Township, you got a lot of confidence right now because you played one good half quarter. You know, the first half of that second quarter, you know, they were giving up some open looks, and it just South Central just wasn't making them, right? I mean, they made, you know, we've talked already about kind of water finding its level, but Washington Township really only played well and put it all together for a half of a quarter, and they find themselves in a very manageable situation so far. So I think that's a lot of confidence for you. You just got to continue to rebound and close out on shooters and get the ball into the basket area, and I think you'll be okay in this one.
The other stat that I was keeping track of is rebounds. South Central Satellites have 17 rebounds as a team, 6 offensive. Olivia Marks has 6 of those 17. She also has 10 points leading the way for the Satellites, compared to Washington Township only having 7 total rebounds overall. So South Central controlling the glass as well.
Matt, why don't you go ahead with all of those unofficial stats for both squads here in the first half.
For the guests on the scoreboard, the South Central Satellites, we have Sadie Marks with 2 points, 3 rebounds. Hope Welsh, 3 points, 5 rebounds. Lily Tolman, 4 points and 1 rebound. She also has a couple of steals. Olivia Marks has 10 points, 3 threes. So she's been hot from beyond the arc. And she also has 6 rebounds and 2 steals. And then Kate Welsh knocked down a 3.
South Central, before you move on to Washington Township, 3 of 6 at the free throw line. But how about the fact 7 field goals in the first half?
Yep.
5 of them are triples.
Yeah, that's huge.
One thing that I'm noticing right now is, and we just got eyes on it earlier, but Brooke Campbell shooting free throws right now. I love that.
Yep.
You know, as a freshman, she's noticed that she's gotten her opportunities and she really hasn't been successful at the free throw line. So sure enough, she's shooting free throws. And so I think this Washington Township team is really doing everything they can to get dialed in for a good second half of basketball here.
And Brooke Campbell got the start for her rebounding and her performance in game 1. Right now she went to the line and was 0 for 2, but she has two defensive rebounds and an offensive rebound, and she's making the presence at the post defensively. So she's working on her offensive game now. Scoring for the Senators, you have Eddie Graff with 4 points, a rebound, and a block. Claire Klinger has a 3 and 3 steals. Gracie Little leading 7 points. She has a 3, and she also has 3 steals.
So 22-14, South Central leads Washington Township here at the half. We're going to take a break. Matt, Mike, and I will be back with second half action after this. You have been listening to the Halftime Report, brought to you by our friends at Homeland Farm. And you are watching Game Night in the PCC right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Morris Motor Services in Wanata is proud to be the premier logistics company in Northwest Indiana. Hauling aggregate in the tri-state area, they proudly serve their clients with timely and efficient service. And with their own fleet of modern trucks, Morris Motor Services is able to have vehicles always ready when you are. Centrally located to all major highways in the area, Morris Motor Services is also within 40 miles of every stone and slag yard in the area. For more info, visit mmsitrucking.com or call 219-733-9430.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back as Morris Motor Service in Wanata presents RSN Game Night coverage of the 2023 Porter County Conference Basketball Tournament right here on the Region Sports Network. Morris Motor Service, serving Indiana, Illinois, and Michigan. Visit mmsitrucking.com for more information. So we're getting set to begin third quarter action. 22-14, South Central with the lead. And they will have the basketball, it looks like, as we begin this third frame. We want to remind you, follow all of tonight's Region basketball scores live on the Strachan Van Til Hometown Scoreboard, streaming on Facebook.com/RegionSports and RegionSports.com. Strachan Van Til, your local grocer with over 89 years of heritage. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Crowell Companies Lantern Man superhero of the game. Crowell Companies, they're proud to recognize the superheroes on the basketball court. What a really nice crowd on hand for game one. Expect more of the same for the second matchup tonight between Couts and Tri-Township. Larry Babcock with the basketball, waiting for one of the young ladies from South Central to come over, and that has been done, and we are underway here in quarter number 3. This is Welsh with it. Gives it up to Tolman. Now it goes inside with the left hand off the glass and good.
That was Sadie Marks.
Thank you very much.
Second field goal of the game.
Got a whistle.
Yeah, Sadie Marks, a tremendous screen earlier to free up one of those big threes in this one, and also getting it done on the block.
Down into the corner, Graff. Dribble drive into the lane, kick out. Little wants a 3. Nope, that's off the iron. No good. Hustle play. Little gets it. Takes it right to the glass. That won't fall. Campbell with the rebound. Kick out. Klinger wants a 3. That won't go. Now a whistle and a foul on the baseline as it was a South Central rebound. Rebound by Tolman.
Yeah, second and third chance opportunities there. Great job by Little to follow her shot, like you mentioned, and the great hands to be able to dribble it to herself. But talk about Brooklyn Campbell, too. That's a great look. That's the best look you'll get all night, is the top of the key three-pointer, Claire Klinger inside out.
Gracie Little picks up the foul, her first on Washington Township in the second half. Here comes South Central, and this is Marks. Tries to go down underneath to Sadie Marks. She's able to chase it down into the corner. Kicks back out into the corner, and this is Tolman. Tolman with the spin move, doubled up, so she needs to get rid of it. Does. Swung around left side. Wanted the step back. No, this is Marks. Has it knocked out of her hands by Klinger, and it'll stay right here with South Central.
Good defense there by the Senators, staying in front of their man, doing a great job of getting to the ball, meeting the pass, and then great job in help side.
Pass comes in. There's Welsh with it. She's going to take it to half court and reset. Unforced turnover right off the hands of Lillian Tolman and out of bounds.
A lot has to be said for Claire Klinger, too, being all the way out there, pressuring, just that presence, meeting that pass, and the ball goes out of bounds, so Senators basketball.
Klinger with it to Little. Back to Klinger. She's got a good look for three from the left side, off the iron, and hit the support system above the rim. Out of bounds. It'll go to South Central. 6:22 remaining in this third quarter. A 10-point lead for the Lady Satellites. Welsh on the walk-up. Tolman. Crossover. Wanted a spin move, but she's double-teamed. Kick out. Jumper for three, and that is good. That's Hope Welsh with the field goal.
Her second three of the night. 6 points on the evening.
Back to a 13-point lead. Unforced turnover. Good defense. Here comes South Central. Welsh with it. Up the floor. Off the glass. Good. Sadie Marks.
Man, South Central, once they see the ball go through the net, they're like a bull seeing red. They just get out and they run with it, and they get it done on both ends of the floor. They just need a basket to get them going.
Satellites lead back up to 15. Klinger wants a three. Hits it. Claire Klinger. Timeout, full timeout called by Washington Township, I believe. It was, and we're going to take one with them. 5:25 remaining in the third quarter. South Central 29, Washington Township 17. You're watching Game Night, the PCC, right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Stay with us after the game when we'll name the Proud Union Home Play of the Game, presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. Welcome back. Morris Motor Service of Wanata, presenting this RSN Game Night coverage of the 2023 Porter County Conference Basketball Tournament right here on the Region Sports Network. Back to action we go. South Central with the ball in a 12-point lead, 29-17. 5:15 remaining in the third quarter. Welsh gives it up. Three ball on the way. That's off the iron, no good from Marks. Battle for the loose ball. And that's Sadie Marks that comes up with it. Gives it up to Kate Welsh to the corner. Three ball. That's no good by Hope Welsh. But another offensive rebound for South Central. Now a good step in and steal by Jackson. Goes out of bounds. It'll go back to South Central.
Yeah, Mark's keeping that alive. That's her fourth offensive rebound, 8th overall. Battling down low for them, the boards. Man, she's playing inside and out.
Welsh for three, good. Hope Welsh. And that is now a 15-point lead for South Central. Runner up, that's no good. Welsh with the board. Marks brings it the other way. It's down low to Olivia Marks. She takes it outside the arc. into the corner. Back out on top, and Sadie Marks into the lane. Kicks out, Kate Welsh into the lane. Jump, stop, pop, no, off the back of the iron. And Campbell with the rebound. Graff with it. Graff has it stolen. Up and good, Sadie Marks.
Her 4th field goal, 8 points.
And the 17-point lead, the largest of the night for South Central. Little with it. Campbell to Little. Little puts it up, no good. Marks with the board. Welsh the other way. Hope Welsh. Kate Welsh, she wants a 3 right corner off the glass, or off the iron, no good. Rebound Campbell. Klinger, spin.
She spun right into the defender and just got stopped down low there, so nowhere to go. It'll be South Central's ball.
And there was nowhere she could go.
No.
South Central gets back on defense so well. There was 4 defenders to meet her. She could have gone in any direction, and it would have been likely the same result.
Klinger gets that foul, her second team in the second half. 3:20 to play, third quarter. Marks with it to Sadie Marks, Sadie Marks. There's a lot of marks on that South Central squad. Jumper for 3, that's off the iron, no good, and on the rebound, I think that's Sam Marks that's going to pick up the foul.
Her second.
Now it's going to go against
They
Olivia
called
Marks.
it on
her
Olivia. That switches things up.
So Olivia Marks out. Kate Welsh back in. Klinger. Graff all the way to the basket, off the glass, scores. Addie Graff.
That was a tough shot, but she goes up, fading away, getting 2 points.
34-19, South Central. 2:45 remaining, third quarter. Welsh with it. Spin move, Sadie Marks puts it up, too strong. There's another rebound for Campbell. Graff to the front court. Klinger back to Graff. Little back to Graff. Little going to shoot a 3 and hits it.
She had that line drive laser from beyond the arc, but that's her third 3 of the evening.
Like a bullet out of a rifle, just right straight away, no arc, right into the cylinder though.
Washington Township has shaved 5 points off the South Central lead, and we've got a timeout. Timeout called by South Central with 2:05 to play here in the third quarter. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take one with them. 34-22, Satellites lead the Senators. You're watching Game Night in the PCC right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
For most people, buying or selling a home is the largest financial transaction they will make, which is why you need someone that you can count on and trust. Jody Geisha is a Northwest Indiana native and your neighbor in Morgan Township. Jody epitomizes integrity, energy, hard work, and creative service in every detail of your real estate transaction. A top producing agent in Northwest Indiana, her love for helping people shines through. Offering unparalleled customer service, vast industry knowledge, innovative marketing, and sharp negotiating skills, she has quickly become a top choice in the region. Whether buying or selling, Jody will always have your best interest at heart and will make sure to protect your investment. Give Jody a call to make your real estate goals a reality.
You're watching Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network. It's the 2023 Porter County Conference Basketball Tournament presented by Morris Motor Service. Morris Motor Service, with a fleet of modern trucks, they're always ready when you are. Check out mmsitrucking.com to find out more. Along with Matt Wilson and Mike Jamia, I'm Jerry Siska. 2:05 remaining here in the third quarter. Satellites up 34-22, but Washington Township making a little run. South Central basketball as we come out of that timeout. Kate Welsh with it. She's got Jackson defending her. Sadie Marks tried to go inside to Tolman, and it went out of bounds.
Opportune time for the Senators to cut into this lead. This is about as patient as they have been bringing that ball up, and it leads to a foul on Samantha Marks.
That'll be her second. Team second. As the Washington Township cheer block says, you can't do that.
That's why it'd be a foul.
3 ball on the way. Jackson, no. Rebound to South Central. Now the ball being knocked around, and Little has it. Little trapped on the baseline, gets it out to Graff. Graff goes up, off the board. She hit it, and she's fouled.
How did she do that? Finding the will, getting just beat up in the paint and throwing that ball up, Mike.
I don't know what was more spectacular. The fact that the pass was actually made. It looks like it just kind of squirted out like in Space Jam when they land on Wayne Knight and the ball just squeaks out. Like it just gets to the paint all of a sudden in the hands and then high off the glass with the contact.
The free throw is good by Graff. This was a 34-17 game. It's now 34-25 with 1:20 remaining in the third. Here's Olivia Marks. Tolman with it. Tries to go crossover dribble. Good job by Klinger defensively. Olivia Marks dribble drive. Kicks to the corner. Welsh with it. Back on top. Kate Welsh. 1 minute remaining in the third. Contact knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with South Central. Exactly 60 seconds.
Klinger putting the hand in Tolman's face and just kind of like blinding her and not allowing her to really see or do anything, and just doing a great job of sticking to her. And they're doing a great job of extending their pressure beyond the arc.
Kate Welsh, 3 off the iron. There's Campbell with another board. Up the floor we go. Little wants a 3 off the iron. That's no good. She gets her own rebound, puts it up off the glass. That won't fall. Loose ball. Campbell has it. Tied up. And we're actually getting a whistle and a foul.
I think regardless, there's a foul that occurs there against the Satellites, whether it's on the contact and it's in the shooting motion or there. Nonetheless, great job by Washington Township attacking the basket, getting into the basket area.
That'll be foul number 4 on
Olivia
Marks. Marks, yes. Senator ball on the baseline there.
Comes in, Gracie Little around the top, Graff. Jackson to the corner. Klinger wants a 3. That's no good, and that's Kate Welsh with the board. She's going to fire it up the floor, looking for Tolman. Up to the glass, got it, and she's fouled. Lillian Tolman took it strong. Contact was coming. Scores it, and he'll get a chance at a 3-point play.
Pass up the floor, seeing the open Tolman, and just going up strong, extending that lead.
Foul on Brooke Campbell, her first. Tolman misses off the front of the iron, but an offensive rebound. She gets it back. Thought about the 3. Going to dribble drive. Contact with Graff, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Lillian Tolman, her second.
Graff was in her position and is a little late of a whistle, but have to have some control. And I'll tell you, the first quarter killed Washington Township. That they're down now, and just a couple of points, it's a brand new ball game. So see if they can score on this possession.
Into the front court, Klinger into the corner. Graff wants a 3 off the iron, no good. Gracie Little, free throw line jumper, hits it.
Gracie Little.
Down the floor. Hope Welsh at the horn, it won't go.
Nope.
After 3 here at Morgan Township in the girls' semifinals of the PCC tournament, it's South Central 36, Washington Township 27. You're watching Game Night in the PCC right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake.
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strack and Van Til. Now you know.
Co-Alliance is your local choice for total agronomy solutions, fuel, and seriously local propane. Our roots in the community go back to the 1920s, and if there's one thing we learned as a co-op, it's that when our customers succeed, we all succeed. When you're looking for a better choice in crop inputs, fuel for your fleet, heat for your home, or grain marketing solutions, choose the option that keeps your money in your community. Find out more about what Co-Alliance can offer at www.co-alliance.com.
Welcome back as Morris Motor Service of Wanata presents RSN Game Night coverage of the 2023 Porter County Conference Basketball Tournament right here on the Region Sports Network. Along with Matt Wilson and Mike Jamia, I'm Jerry Siska. Fourth quarter underway. 9-point game. Graf puts it up, can't get it to fall. But she was fouled, and she'll get 2 free throws.
Yeah, she's putting up some tough shots. She's not going up strong. She's fading away and throwing that ball up. But that's where the open shot is.
Sadie Marks picks up her third. 6th team now on South Central. So Washington Township will shoot free throws for this entire fourth quarter. First free throw good by Graf. Gentlemen, I want to go back to a comment you both made late third where you're talking about how that first quarter was just a killer for Washington Township. They trailed at 16-0. They're only down 8 points right now. They have outscored South Central since the beginning of the second quarter by 8 points. Make it 9 as Graf hits them both. It's a 7-point game with 7:48 remaining.
And Graf is in double digits here, and she's played tremendous on defense to end the third quarter. She took a charge. Washington Township really has a good chance here if they can continue to apply pressure on the perimeter, but they have to rebound the basketball.
Up and good. Basket there by Sadie Marks.
I love that going to Sadie Marks. Sadie Marks has been such a great player in this evening on both ends of the floor.
This is Little with the basketball now for Washington Township. Into the lane, the runner. That won't go, but there's Campbell. She's got the shot blocked by Sadie Marks, but it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Senators. 7:09 remaining.
Yeah, you got to be a little bit more patient with that. You get that ball, after the rebound, pivot, be strong with it. You got to value the basketball because clock is not your friend.
Comes into Little, back to Klinger. Runner in the lane, partially blocked, lots of contact, and we're going to get a jump ball call. It'll go to South Central.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, but calling the possession arrow, and South Central will get the ball there. You have Kate Welsh saying, hey, let's just calm down. We'll walk that ball up, run some clock, and try to extend that lead, try to get to the championship game.
Yeah, you can't give the ball to South Central. They will take the air out of the ball a little bit here. Obviously they'll look to score, but this is a very smart team.
Shot up off the glass. That's no good. We've got a rebound, and I believe Sam Marks is going to get called for the personal.
Yeah, I think that's
over the backs. We'll walk down to the other end to shoot a 1 in the bonus. You are correct. Sam Marks, her third, 7th team. So go down to the other end. Addie Graf will shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah, Jerry, you mentioned that with them being in the bonus, they're going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Let's see if Brooke Campbell gets to the line. We know she was working on him at halftime.
A lot of opportunity potential for points with the clock stopping. Graf misses that one. That was her first miss of the night after 5 makes. 38-29, 9-point advantage for South Central, 6.5 minutes remaining. As Matt said, winner goes to the title game tomorrow night to take on the winner of our second game here tonight between Tri-Township and Couts. Sadie Marks on the dribble drive with the left hand, gives it up a near steal, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Whitcomb.
I love the hustle by Whitcomb.
I do too.
She's doing a great job trying to go and get it count near the half-court line, and then firing in there trying to get a loose ball. She understands that this team will hold the ball. They will play smart.
And you have to do that. You have to go up. It's her second foul of the night. She can play good defense. Next time she might have a hand in there and get a steal.
She got caught between the rock and a hard place.
She did.
The pass was soft enough. She knew she had a chance.
Yep.
But because it was so close to the defender, by the time she went for it, the body contact occurred. Still love the aggressive play of going after the ball. Here's Tolman. Marks Welsh. Olivia Marks.
They got to go and got to keep a count on them.
5:50 remaining, 9-point lead South Central.
Great job by Jackson on defense.
And we're going to get a travel. The pressure up front outside the arc on the guards forced the turnover.
Yeah, it's either a travel or a charge. Either way, it's the Senators basketball.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Addie Graff playing good defense there on that possession.
Klinger wants a long three. In and out.
You can't leave her open. The first game she was taking shots from the volleyball line.
Now we're going to get a whistle from behind. It looks like Gracie Little going to pick up the personal.
Be her second, I believe.
It is, and the 5th team on Washington Township in the half. Into the back. Oh, Jackson had no idea that pass had sailed right over her head. Kate Welsh, step up. Graff tries to steal. Now we've got a wide open look from the corner. That won't fall. Rebound to Little.
Got to take that gamble. Graff going for a steal.
Little gives it up. Graff into the paint. Goes to the right hand. Puts it up. It won't fall.
Again falling to the ground.
Halfway down and out. So here's South Central. Sadie Marks with it, 4:50 left. She finds room running. Shot won't go, but she was fouled. And Sadie Marks is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
We've mentioned Sadie Marks' name a lot in this broadcast, and for good reason. She's done a great job defensively, stealing the basketball, rebounding, getting to the basket, finding open teammates, and here she is at the free throw line with some very huge free throws.
Brooke Campbell picks up her second, team 6th, as Marks misses the first one. She has 10 points in this contest. That was her first free throw of the night.
She can extend it to 10 with under 5 minutes to go.
Second one, that's off the iron, no box out, and we've got a rebound and then a foul. In there, no box out on Lillian Tolman. She had free reign to the basket to get that offensive rebound.
And it was a good offensive rebound, going up strong, getting fouled by Campbell, wasn't it?
Yes, it was on Campbell.
So it'll be her third, and it'll be bonus for the Satellites here on out as well.
Yeah, that was the 7th team now on Washington Township. So we're going to get free throws with both squads the rest of the way. Tolman with 2 in this case, though. First one, that's no good. That's 3 straight misses now by South Central.
Yeah, the door has been left open for quite some time throughout this, and it's just a matter of if Washington Township can capitalize.
Tolman the second one. Misses that one as well. Long rebound. It's knocked around. Gracie Little has it. Just pushes it up the floor. Graff. Baseline, kick out and off Jackson's hand and out of bounds.
That was a tough pass by Graff. The defense just pushed her to the baseline. She's like, hey, I'm getting some body here, and that pass just sails to the right of Jackson.
You know, and credit to the defense for really guarding her near there because she's gone baseline every opportunity she's gotten.
There's going to be a foul on Graff. Lillian Tolman going to go to the line to shoot a 1 in the bonus. Gentlemen, right now, South Central, 2 of 10 is what I have at the free throw line. And for the girls, sectionals are only a little over a week away. That's going to come back and bite them in the postseason to shoot free throws at that kind of a clip.
Yeah, that's one thing. South Central seeing them the first night and tonight.
That one's no good. Go ahead, finish your thought, Matt.
They have a very good, do a very good job defensively, running transition. Threes were falling early. If free throws are things that they need to work on here, there's some time before sectionals, so they could look deep into sectional and regional play.
3 ball on the way, Whitcomb. That's no good, and a board for South Central. Quickly the other way for Marks.
South Central really understanding the scouting report. They can see Josie Wickham didn't want to shoot that three. They sagged off her, made her do so, and here they are coming down the floor.
Tolman misses the layup. We're at the midway point of the fourth quarter. Down the other way, Gracie Little with the left hand scores. And timeout, Washington Township. It's a 7-point game with 3:54 remaining. Washington Township taking a full. We will as well. You're watching Game Night in the PCC right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Life is about connecting. At Nitco, we're here to connect you. Our knowledgeable, helpful, and friendly customer service representatives are ready to help. Whether it's the internet, phone, or TV, Nitco can provide you with great, reliable service. And now, Nitco is helping their customers through the Affordable Connectivity Program. This program offers up to $30 off your internet bill for families that meet the eligibility requirements. Give us a call at 219-996-2981 to see if you qualify. Nitco, always here, always caring, always better.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Crowell Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowell Companies, they're your insurance superheroes. Welcome back as Morris Motor Service in Wanata presents RSN Game Night coverage of the 2023 Porter County Conference Basketball Tournament. It's right here on the Region Sports Network. Morris Motor Service serving Indiana, Illinois, and Michigan. Visit mmsitrucking.com for more information. Back to the action, 3:54 remaining in this one, 38-31 South Central with a 7-point lead.
Yeah, Grace Little trying to put that cape on herself, being the superhero, bringing Washington Township back into this fourth quarter.
Here's Whitcomb defending. That's Kate Welsh with it, gives it up. Hope Welsh, back to Kate, back to Hope. 3.5 minutes remaining.
I love the confidence in South Central's guards, though. They have the confidence to find each other. They're able to dribble out of situations.
Olivia Marks, Hope Welsh. Looks like South Central want to look for a good shot at the rim and run some clock here.
And that's it. They have just gone 20 seconds around the perimeter and now attacking.
Pump fake, back out, and Tolman. 3 minutes remaining in this one. 38-31 South Central, and they have the basketball. Sadie Marks has the ball stripped by Klinger.
Her fourth steal of the evening.
Klinger up ahead. Whitcomb, no. Loose ball, Little has it. 2:45 left. Graff, Klinger, Graff.
Got to be ready to shoot here. Have that confidence. Attack that basket, Gracie.
Little gives it up. Whitcomb shot won't go. Offensive rebound and a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call that on Little, her third, coming around, trying to get that tie up. And we'll be shooting the bonus on the other end.
Yep, we walk down to the other side. Olivia Marks at the line. One of the bonus. First one, good. She will get another. Second one, good as well.
12 points on the evening. She's 3 for 4 at the stripe.
9-point lead for South Central. 2.5 minutes left. Here's the 2-2-1 3/4 court trap again. Little into the front court. Gives it up Graff. Back to Little. Klinger thought about it. Gives it up to Graff. Down low, Whitcomb. Campbell. Klinger. And a double dribble turnover by the Senators.
It was a good move getting that ball into Whitcomb because it does shift that defense just enough, but she also has to go up strong, and you got to use those screens to get open and ready to shoot.
Finally, the ball comes in bounds. Klinger making it really difficult. Ended up on the floor, but knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with South Central.
That was scrappy play right there, trying to get a hand on the ball and getting that ball back.
Made things really difficult for Kate Welsh to be able to get open and get that ball. Welsh will get it this time, now out. Here comes Marks the other way. Olivia Marks has it.
I think at
Welsh
this point
and
you look to foul. You look to foul. You look to put them at the free throw line. There's under 2 minutes to go. You're down 9. They're shooting 2 of 11 at the free throw line. This is the one Achilles heel in this team that we've seen on the season where they are seemingly like one of the best teams that we've seen in the area. I mean, they're 17-3. It's the one thing you got to do, I feel.
One in the bonus for Lillian Tolman. Nope, off the front of the iron. I'm sorry, it was a 2-shot foul, but the first one off the front of the iron and no good. J.C. Jackson picked up that last foul, and it's the 10th on Washington Township. Second free throw, no good. Little with it. Graff. And has it stolen by Kate Welsh.
That was a big defensive stop there by Welsh.
I believe they're going to whistle Klinger for that one. They are, her third.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, with that being a 9-point deficit and, you know, you're creeping into where it's, a minute 50 left and you bring the ball past half court, you still got to understand you got a lot of time.
Yes.
You really do. You just got to value the basketball.
First free throw good by Kate Welsh. Double bonus time for South Central. Second one is no good, but
Big
there's
rebound.
a rebound from Sadie Marks. Minute and a half remaining, 10-point lead South Central.
South Central's been leading the rebounding category all evening long.
Kick out. Tolman, Welsh, and a foul. Klinger her fourth. Kate Welsh back to the line to shoot 2. Good. 11-point lead now with 1:21 remaining. Second one. That's good as well. Up the floor, Jackson. Klinger wants a 3. That's off the iron, too strong. There's Campbell battling. We got a jump ball as Campbell and Sadie Marks battled for that loose rebound. It'll stay with Washington Township.
And Campbell has not scored, but I have her down for 10 rebounds. So she's doing what she can without getting on the board scoring.
Grace Little thought about that 3 from way out. Now she's going to dribble, drive it to the hole. Partially blocked. Comes down to Olivia Marks. And up the floor, Welsh, Marks, 1 minute left. South Central going to hold the basketball. Here's a whistle and a foul. J.C. Jackson going to get it, her second, and Sadie Marks to the line for 2. First free throw, good.
Extending that lead, and Satellites looking to go to that championship game tomorrow night. They won it last year.
Second free throw. That is good as well by Sadie Marks. 14-point lead with 50 seconds left. Gracie Little with it. Runner, that comes up short. Battle, loose ball on the floor. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Looks like Olivia Marks getting it.
Yeah, Marks picking up her 5th just by accidental contact, I think. It wasn't intentional going for anything.
So Klinger at the free throw line. Good with the first free throw. She'll get another. She has 7 points in the game. Second free throw. That's good as well for Claire Klinger. Just a sophomore as we've got a whistle and a foul.
I will give Washington Township credit, though. That first quarter was killer, but they came back and they played really good, winning that second quarter into the third, bringing that momentum. I think they got within 7, correct? Yeah, so that heart's right there.
First free throw, good. Kate Welsh. She has another. Free throw, and that is good as well. She hits them both. She's hit 4 straight and 5 out of 6 here in this fourth quarter. 47-33 with 35 seconds remaining. Campbell misses the shot. Gets her own rebound. Kick out. Graff wants a 3. That's off the back of the iron, too strong. And that's Marks with the board. And that's going to be a foul on Graff.
Yeah, Graff looking to shoot. Didn't get anything and had to foul there, stopping the clock.
So Kate Welsh back to the line.
She's like, I'll earn my scoring average here the hard way or the easy way. Looks like she's
at 8. This is that one. She has one more. Free throw is up, and that's off the front of the iron. Misses them both there. There's Graff with a rebound. 20 seconds left in this one. South Central will advance to the title game tomorrow night for a chance to repeat after winning the PCC girls tournament a year ago. Gracie Little for 3. No. Board. That's Tolman with it. And traveling on Tolman.
Crowd not liking that reaction.
And that'll do it. The final score tonight in game number 1, South Central 47, Washington Township 35. South Central advances to tomorrow night's title game. At Hebron, they'll take on the winner of tonight's second game between Tri-Township and Couts. We're going to take a quick break. Nope, we're going to keep it right here. Okay, Nathan?
Mike's going to talk to Coach Anderson.
All right, sounds good. We're going to have a coach interview, so immediately we are transitioning to the Jody Geisha Real Estate and Design post-game show, brought to you by Jody Geisha and Design. Keys for tonight's win.
Keys for tonight's win if Mike is ready.
All right, so we're going to throw it down to Mike Jamia down on the floor.
All right, live here with Coach Ben Anderson of the South Central Satellites. Coach, great job on the victory tonight. You were scorching hot to start the game, and you were still able to hold on despite some free throw shooting troubles in this one. How does it feel?
It feels great. Great win. Very happy for my seniors and my whole team. Hats off to Washington Township on a great game. They came in with a good game plan. They just couldn't knock down shots at times, which, they struggled a little bit on, offensively. So that's kudos to our defense too. So very, very happy for our young ladies.
Coach, your team is now 18-3, looking to play for a championship tomorrow night with the winner of this game. How big of a deal would it be to repeat as PCC champions?
Yeah, well, hey, I always say one game at a time, and I guess I can talk about that now because we won this one. But, yeah, it'd be huge. It'd be a big accomplishment for these young ladies and for South Central in general. PCC is how outstanding is that? So that would be very special to win another one.
Coach, thank you for the time. Best of luck to you. Back to you guys.
All right, back up here, South Central, the winner tonight, 47-35 over Washington Township. As Mike said, they're 18-3 now on the year, and they advance to tomorrow night's title game over at Hebron. They'll take on the winner of tonight's second game between Couts and Tri-Township. Real quick, let's go through leading scores, and let's give out our awards, Matt.
All right, for South Central, Sadie Marks ended up with 12 points and 4 rebounds. Hope Welsh, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Lily Tolman, 6 points, 5 rebounds. Olivia Marks, 12 points, 9 rebounds. And Kate Welsh, 8 points and 3 rebounds. The Washington Township Senators, Eddie Graff had 11 points and 2 rebounds. Claire Klinger, 8 points, and 2 of those were threes. She also had 4 steals, matching her season average. Gracie Little led the Senators with 14 points, 2 threes during the game, 3 rebounds and 3 steals. And then Brooklyn Campbell had 2 points and 11 rebounds on my tally marks. So superhero.
Yeah, let's go with the Crowell
of the
Companies
game.
Lantern Man superhero of the game. Crowell Companies proud to recognize the superheroes on the basketball court.
I'm going to go with Olivia Marks. All game, she was giving all she could defensively. She had 3 threes on the evening, and she ended up with 9 rebounds. So put the superhero cape on Olivia Marks.
Crowell Companies Lantern Man superhero of the game. Crowell Companies office is open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday, and Saturdays until 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. The proud Union home play of the game, presented by IKORCC. Build your future.
You had Lily Tolman in the third with 28 seconds left. The layup and the foul. She ended up missing the free throw, but that was a big play to put the Senators up for good to stop that Washington Township momentum.
That's your proud Union home play of the game, presented by IKORCC. Learn more at IKORCC.com, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. And time to name the blue-collar player of the game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Boilermakers Local 374. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org.
Gracie Little had 14 points, but that's not why I'm giving her the blue collar. It is from her rebounding. She had 3 and the 3 steals. She was doing the best she could as a defensive guard for the Senators, and she kept, honestly, in the first half and into the third was her attacking the basket that got Washington Township back into this game.
That's your blue-collar player of the game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. The management team of the Region Sports Network, Chris Ramirez is our executive producer, Nathan Laird, our coordinating producer, and our game producer on site this evening. I'm Jerry Siska, Matt Wilson, and Mike Jamia. The other voices you have heard throughout the evening, Zach Miller, Claude Martinez. On the video cameras, back at the studio, Justin Cole. A special thanks to Jerry Mateer here at Morgan Township, the athletic director, as well as Ben Anderson from South Central and Doug Godbolt from Washington Township for helping us get things we needed together for tonight's broadcast. Finally, thanks to you, the viewers, Facebook.com/Region Sports, YouTube.com/Region Sports, RegionSports.com. Well, that'll do it for this broadcast. South Central wins it 47-35. We will be closing out this feed, and then shortly we'll be opening up another one. It'll be game 2 here tonight between Tri-Township and Couts. For Mike, Matt, I'm Jerry. We'll talk to you in just a few minutes. You've been watching Game Night in the PCC right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.